Imagine looking back in 5 years and realize you missed Dubai's biggest beachfront investment. Aura Developers is giving you one final shot with Bayn community in Gantut. And if you think it's out of reach, so wait until I show you the numbers compared to Nahil and Emar beachfront communities. Hi investors, my name is Natalia Chavez.
Ya salam, the name is Danish Khan and you're watching Danish Realty. So here is what we shall be covering in this video. Situated directly on Sheikh Zayed Road, which is the only prestigious roads of Dubai, along with convenient access to Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Road, these two highways are the lifelines of Dubai, connecting all the 7 states of UAE. Now ask yourself this question: when was the last time you heard of a gated master planned community of townhouses and villas being released on the coastal line of Dubai, as well as having direct access to Sheikh Zayed Road?
The connectivity is so easy, only 40 minutes away from Abu Dhabi downtown, and 10 minutes away from Bal Jebel Ali, and 23 minutes from Jazz Island, where Disneyland is coming up.
If we talk about developments, Jebel Ali Beach is undergoing major redevelopment under the guidance of Sheikh Hamdan, which is part of the 2040 vision, which says we have to expand the waterfront by 400% and hospitality footprint by 146%. And Bayn community residents will be among the first to get the benefit from the rising demand and increasing property value, making this community both a dream home and a smart investment. There is also rumors that Dubai's first casino would be coming up very close to the Bayn beachfront community, but nothing has been officially announced yet. Also, it makes perfect sense as we all know Dubai is expanding towards the south, and a development of this scale would bring a massive footfall into the region. Naturally, this would directly boost demand for surrounding communities like Palm Jebel Ali as well as Bayn by Aura, making it even a smarter investment today. Not just that, Etihad Railway, which is the flagship project of Dubai, is in very close proximity to this location, thereby increasing 20% of the prices in the coming years. DIP, DIC and Jafza are the major contributors to the economy of Dubai by bringing in foreign business, international corporations and entrepreneurs. The businesses that have been set up in these zones have generated significant employment opportunities, which leads to population growth and increased demand for housing. Now, by the government's vision in this area, in terms of air connectivity, by port and by rail, and because of the well-developed road network, Chinese got attracted and they're investing around $2 billion to make the multi-modal logistical corridor, which is around 18 kilometers long.
Behind this extraordinary development is one of the top billionaires in the world, who owns the largest telecommunication company called Orascom. The company also have their global footprint in real estate sectors including Granada, Greece, Cyprus, Pakistan, Iraq, and now in UAE. The projects mostly include coastline communities of these countries, making them a premium waterfront communities just like what they started in UAE, and some of them are elite golf course community as well.
The connection between Abu Dhabi and Aura Developer is through ADQ Holdings, which is owned by Sheikh Tahnoon, which is the son of Sheikh Zayed, and they own certain shares in Orascom company, who is owned by Mr. Najib Suarez, who is running this Aura project. Not just that, ADQ Holdings and Mudon Holdings, which are the sovereign wealth funds of Abu Dhabi, have partnered with Orascom for the Ras Al Hekma project in Egypt. Such recognition only highlights the strong credibility of Orascom and the visionary drive of Mr. Najib Suarez, ensuring Bayn community stands as a symbol of trust and long-term value.
Let's do a quick density comparison between Jumeirah Golf Estate 2 and Bayn by Aura. Jumeirah Golf Estate has an area 4.63 square kilometers, while Bayn covers 4.8 square kilometers. It's almost identical in size. But here is the difference. Jumeirah Golf Estate will have 12,345 units, whereas Bayn only have 8,600 units, including just 2,100 villas. This already highlights Bayn's exclusivity and value. And here is the icing on the cake. Bayn is developing only 45% of this total land, leaving a massive 55% for open green space, water bodies, and water parks. In comparison, Jumeirah Golf Estate develops 60% of this land, reserving only 40% of greenery. So now, what does it mean? On a demand and supply basis, Bayn is positioned to perform much better, offering luxury, exclusivity, and long-term appreciation for both residents and investors alike.
If we talk about amenities, the development benefits from 1.2 km of beachfront area, which is the longest beachfront access in the whole Dubai area. The community would also include 4 resorts branded by Silver Sands, 4 beach clubs, 204 yacht parking spaces, 130 hectares of green and open spaces, neighborhood parks and play area. Other amenities would include marina walk, retail and dining promenade, clubhouses, community retail centers, 2 schools, nurseries, mosque, urban retail, hospitality resort, business district, and much more, making the community self-sustainable just like Dubai Hills Estate. Initially, the developer launched 464 units with 2 clusters, which were Waterway and Lagoon, and the response was so overwhelming by the investors that the developers received 1,500 checks, proving developers' strong credibility. Emiratis were number 1 in investment, followed by Egyptians, and due to this massive demand, a 3rd cluster was released as well. All of the 3 clusters have been sold out. However, you could still reach out to me and I might be able to secure you a unit in the cancellation. These were the prices and sizes for your reference. And here is the best part. There are no back-to-back units in this community. All units are single row with a generous 7 to 8 meter of distance between each villas. Now you can see clearly the value behind developing only 45% of the land. It's all about privacy, exclusivity, and breathing space. In September 2025, we expect 12 beachfront mansions to be released by the developer along with 4 and 5 bedroom standard villas. The highlight of this cluster is its unique master planning. Every villa, even those further set back, enjoys uninterrupted sea views thanks to the elevated layout of the community.
Okay, so now the payment plan. The payment plan is so easy, 60 and 40%, with only the 2% of DLD. So only you start with the 20% of down payment, so then 5% after 5 months, that is 1% per month. After that is only 3.2% every quarter, totaling only 12.8% per year, which is roughly 1% per month. So now you see that this payment plan is so easy and relaxed. So the handover is going to be on Q4 of 28.
Now, if we do a comparison of the coastal communities, the layouts in Bayn community are designed similar to the premium villas in Athlon as well as Elwood by Shoba. Yet, the pricing here is far more attractive and affordable. Blue Waters by Miraz started with 2,000 dirhams per square feet as a price. Now they're trading at 5,000 to 6,000 dirhams per square feet. Palm Jumeirah, launched by Nakheel at 2,000 dirhams per square feet, is trading between 8,000 to 10,000 dirhams per square feet. Emaar Beachfront, launched at 2,300 per square feet, is now trading at 5,000 dirhams per square feet. Pearl Jumeirah's pricing are reaching up to 10 to 12,000 dirhams per square feet. Porto de la Mer, started at 1,700, is now trading between 4,500 dirhams per square feet. Not just that, Jumeirah Golf Estate 2, which is a non-waterfront community, launched their townhouses at an average price of 1,800 dirhams per square feet, whereas Bayn by Aura is offering their villas for the starting price of 1,500 to 1,600 dirhams on an average per square feet price. This clear price advantage signals the strong growth curve and appreciation potential Bayn community sets to deliver. We are expecting prices here to reach up to 3,500 dirhams per square feet, and the reasons are undeniable. Bayn is directly on Sheikh Zayed Road, and beachfront gated communities which are freehold like this are hard to find. Out of the 4.8 square kilometer area, 45% is being dedicated to developments only, with just 2,100 townhouses and villas, creating a huge demand and supply advantage. On top of this, KPMG reports show that waterfront properties appreciate 20% more than non-waterfront properties. Adding it to the government's redevelopment of the Jebel Ali beach, the strong possibility of the casino nearby, and the upcoming Etihad Railway, and you can see why values are primed to soar. Most importantly, with ADQ holdings from Abu Dhabi government backing this project, Bayn isn't just another development. It's a powerhouse investment with long-term security and growth.
So now talk about rent and returns. The best benchmark is compare Bayn with another beachfront community, which is Sorlamer. Over there, 4 bedrooms villa rents between 800 and 1 million dirhams per year. Even if we take the minimum price, that is 800,000, and assume no rental growth for the next 3 years, which is highly unlikely in Dubai's market. An investor that who bought 4-bedroom villa in the range of 8 or 9 millions will still secure a solid ROI of around 9.5%.